In today's video, we're going to be talking about how much silver I believe we need and what I think a good goal is to set. I'm also doing a giveaway in the Precious Metals VIP Club, and it ends on December 1st. Join before then if you want to get entered. You only have 2 days left. Link in the description. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about silver and also gold. But more specifically, I wanted to talk about how much of it I think we need, and the answer might surprise you. We're going to get into it really quick just in case you're new. Make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Use promo code CYBER for a 15% discount through Cyber Monday. And of course, make sure to go and get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. The link will be in the description. So today, as I'm posting the video, it is Sunday. I don't even know off the top of my head what the date is going to be because I'm filming the video on Wednesday. I'm booked solid for the rest of the year, so once again, I'm filming another video on the go, but being that I'm filming multiple days in advance, I have no idea what the spot price is going to be by the time the video drops, so head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. But today, I wanted to talk about how much silver I think we need. And first things first, there's no specific amount because it differs for absolutely everyone, and I'm going to break it down throughout the course of the video, and I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible. I want to give a couple of examples, and the reason I say it differs for everyone is because I believe a cash emergency fund differs for everyone as well, because everybody likes to say, oh, you should have a 3-month emergency fund. Okay, sure, I would agree. But your 3-month emergency fund might look a little bit different than my 3-month emergency fund. For example, if you are someone that lives in pretty nice size house, maybe you have a wife and 3 kids, maybe you have a brand new car, your monthly expenses are probably dramatically higher than mine. Someone that is renting and somebody that is not married and doesn't have any kids and doesn't drive a brand new car, your expenses might be significantly higher than mine. So your monthly expenses multiplied by 3 is going to be far more than my 3-month emergency fund. That being said, once you figure out your monthly expenses, here, let's just use some simple numbers. Let's just say rent is $1,000 a month and it costs you $200 a month to buy groceries. That right there, by the time 3 months goes by, what's that, $3,600? If you factor in your car, phone, and other miscellaneous bills, let's just round that up to $5,000 just to keep it at a nice, solid number. If your 3-month emergency fund would look like $5,000, number one, I think you should keep that as cash. Once you do that, and the reason I say that is because in the event of an emergency, it's called an emergency fund for a reason. It's not for just frivolous spending. In the event of an emergency, you're not going to want to sell what you have. You're not going to want to go through the hassle. You're not going to want to deal with the headache. You want to have the cash right there ready to go. Once you do that, I think you should match the cash, but in silver. So with a 3-month emergency fund looking like roughly $5,000, with the current spot price, with the premium tacked on, that would be approximately 170 ounces of silver, which I know doesn't sound like very much. It's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. But then when you look at the dollar bill price tag and you see $5,000, you realize, I was like, oh, okay, that's quite a bit. Didn't used to cost that much back when spot price was only $14, but those days are gone. So a $5,000 3-month emergency fund in cash, side by side with $5,000 put into silver. And by the way, you don't have to drop $5,000 right now. Maybe $100 a week or $100 a month or even less. Whatever you can do. Little by little, working your way up. Now, again, I don't think an emergency fund should necessarily be put in silver. I think silver should be a long-term, potentially hedge against inflation fund. I don't think it should be an emergency fund because, again, you're not going to want to have to deal with the headache of liquidating the silver and having to go through all that. It could be fairly simple. But you want to know what's even more simple than trading your silver for the cash that you need? Already having the cash that you need. And then, once you do that, you can even take it a step further and say to yourself, okay, I have a 3-month emergency fund in cash. I have 3 months worth of expenses packed into silver. How about I go and work on acquiring 3 months of expenses in gold? Again, $5,000. What would $5,000 right now look like in gold? Well, with the current spot price of gold being in the $1,700, $1,800 range, you got to factor in a little bit of a premium, which brings it up to somewhere between $1,900 and $2,000. So for the sake of simple math, $5,000 would look like about 2.5 troy ounces of gold. You save a lot of space by doing it that way. 2.5 little gold coins? Pretty simple. Even when you're looking at silver, what did I say, 170 troy ounces of silver? Approximately, roughly, just about. Even that's not very much. That's very easy to move around. That's very easy to hide. That's very easy to transport. That's not a lot of silver. That's just a couple tubes of coins. No big deal. But here's the twist. Once you hit your goal, I believe it's time to raise the bar. I don't think you should set a goal for yourself. Oh, I want to save up $5,000, or I want to invest this amount of money, or I want to stack this amount of silver and gold. And then when you hit that number, or you hit that target, you stop. I don't think that's what it's supposed to be. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do things. I think goal setting is important because it gives you some momentum. It gets the ball rolling. It gets you active. It gets you productive. And you start working towards that goal so that when you hit that goal, you can raise the bar and set a new goal. Now, when it comes to a cash emergency fund, I don't exactly know how much cash is smart to just allow to sit there getting absolutely nothing done. It actually hurts me to think about a 3-month emergency fund just sitting there being unproductive. Last year we learned, okay, maybe a 3-month emergency fund isn't exactly what we need. Maybe we need an 18-month emergency fund. But I'm personally against having that much cash just sitting there because, unfortunately, matter of fact, it just depreciates in value, and that's literally it. That's all it does. But when it comes to silver and gold, once you hit that 170 ounces of silver, aka roughly $5,000 worth of silver, aka roughly a 3-month emergency fund packed into silver, I believe at that point it's time to raise the bar. So for silver, you can say to yourself, okay, I got 3 months worth of emergency packed away in cash, another 3 months in silver, and another 3 months in gold. I'm going to leave the cash as is, but I want to grow the silver and I want to grow the gold. So at that point, you can essentially rinse and repeat. Keep 3 months in cash, but maybe stack up 6 months in silver and 6 months in gold. That's how things get started. That's how you get the ball rolling. And again, you don't want to rely on the silver and gold to take care of your monthly expenses. It's nice to know that you can, worst case scenario. Trust me, I hope to God that I never am forced to sell my silver and gold. I hope to God that I'm never forced to part ways with my precious metals. If I choose to, or if I want to use it to buy land, that's a different story. I pray that I'm never put in a position where I have no other choice. And it's nice to know, I go to sleep, I sleep very well at night, knowing that my silver and gold is there for me in the event of an emergency. But regardless, you don't want to rely on them for an emergency. And the main reason for that is because spot price fluctuates. You can have a 3-month emergency fund in silver, and what happens if the spot price goes down and it turns into a 2-month emergency fund? Or spot price can go up and it could turn into a 6-month emergency fund for all anybody knows. Point being is that number fluctuates. The number that doesn't fluctuate is the grand total amount of silver and gold that you've stacked up. So if you set a goal for yourself and you said you wanted 170 ounces of silver, which I know sounds like a weird number to hit. I just came to that number based on roughly a $5,000 3-month emergency fund. At that point, you're naturally going to want to set the bar higher. Who wants to tap out at 170 troy ounces of silver? I haven't heard anybody ever say that. Like, hey man, I hit 170 ounces of silver today. I'm good. I'm done stacking. I've never heard that before. So at that point, you might want to say, okay, let me hit 200 or 250. Once you get there, all right, let me hit 500. You're going to keep wanting to set the bar higher. You're going to want to keep setting new goals for yourself, and it becomes, or at least for me at least, it becomes a little bit of a challenge. You're like, all right, that took quite a bit of time, energy, and effort, blood, sweat, and tears. Nothing is more satisfying than hitting those targets and hitting those goals. Let me set some more. So that's just the way I see it. That's how I believe you can calculate how much silver you need or how much silver you should have, however you want to view it. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Number one, do you think it's a smart idea to have an emergency fund exclusively put into silver and gold, or do you think you should absolutely have some cash on the side as well? And two, what is your goal? What is your target when it comes to stacking the precious metals? And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller and easier to manage. I'm posting exclusive VIP-only adventure vlogs. I also do giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And of course, you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Bunch of brand new videos over there. Go check them out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, make sure to use promo code CYBER. You get a 15% discount through Cyber Monday, aka through tomorrow. Of course, we have the Consistency is Key design, we got the Kraken stacking design, we got the Lone Wolf design, we got the Mama Didn't Raise No Karen design, and a bunch of other designs as well. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. Make sure to use promo code CYBER for a 15% discount. And of course, make sure to also go and get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. The link will be in the description. If you refer 3 friends before the end of the month, you only got like 2 days left, they'll give you a free share of Apple worth over $150 right now. Don't pass up on an opportunity. Webull link in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know once again, what are your thoughts on today's video topic? When it comes to a 3-month emergency fund or a 6-month emergency fund or however long you're saving up for, just in case, do you think it should all be in silver and gold and maybe some forms of investments of some sort? Or do you think that it's necessary to have a little bit of cash on the side as well? As painful as it is to think about, just letting it sit there getting nothing done, do you understand the importance of stacking a little bit of currency? And of course, too, when it comes to goal setting or how much silver or gold you're setting up for yourself, a target that you want to hit, what is your next target? How much silver or how much gold are you going after next? What's the next goal? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.